Alright, hello, welcome back to another video on this channel. This is R15 Learning 15. If this is the first video that you're watching in this series, this is the 15th video out of the 23rd video that is going to go out today on this channel, because I've turned 23 on the 15th of April, which is today. This is a thing that I do where whatever number I turn, I do something around it. So my 20th birthday, I ran 20 kilometers. My 22nd birthday last year, I donated 22 meal packs to an organization here in Adelaide. Today, 23rd birthday, so 23 learnings are going to be shared on this channel on the same day. And these are learnings that I've gotten from this move abroad, from my international student life, and the actual mindset shifts that I've had over the 3 years that I wanted to share with all of you, so that you can also be on the journey to be successful in a country that is technically not yours. R15 Learning 15 is all about walking the talk. Now, what does that usually mean? For those of you who do not know the phrase of that is walk the talk, what it means is that whatever you're saying about yourself, your skills, and generally about your characteristics, your personality, you should be able to showcase all of that. You should be able to prove all of that. So let's say if I, practically speaking, if I say, I'm a really good cook, that is me talking and boosting myself and me putting myself on a pedestal. And walking the talk means that I'm actually a good cook, so I can actually cook really well. That's just a very basic, simple example of what walk the talk means. Now, when you move to a new country altogether, you'll meet a lot of people from different backgrounds. If I talk about my country particularly, people from Mumbai, Delhi have a different thing about themselves because they are people who have moved from very big cities in India. Whereas if you meet people from Indore or Hyderabad, they have a very mellow, very calm vibe to them. Why am I mentioning this? Is because I'm from Delhi, and people from my city, myself as well, we are used to, talking ourselves up. We are used to boasting about ourselves. We are used to, putting ourselves on a pedestal. And you'll meet, when you move to a new country, you'll meet different people from different cultures, backgrounds, different personalities, different characteristics. And a lot of them would be people who talk a lot, who talk about themselves a lot, who put themselves on a pedestal, which is technically very, very, very okay, very, very good to do so. But where the problem comes in is when you can't walk the talk, when you can't prove all the talk that you're, putting out into the environment with your friends, acquaintances, etc. Why this is the learning, why this is something that I wanted to share, was that when you move to a new country, you're looking for opportunities, you're looking for jobs, you're looking for any and everything that will give you money, that will balance your finances, and that will support you, particularly from a financial standpoint. And when you're going for these opportunities, when you're meeting people for these opportunities, it is really important to showcase what sort of a person you are, to showcase what personality you have, what characteristics you have, and what you bring to the table. Because if you're not adding value to any particular person or any particular organization, then what are you really doing? Why should that opportunity be given to you if you don't have a personality, if you don't have those characteristics? And that is when, the talk comes in, quote unquote, the talk comes in. Purely talking about it from, let's say, a resume perspective, right? A lot of you might have heard from other creators that, it's okay to fake your resume, it's okay to put skills on your resume that you don't really have. Particularly talking about internships, full-time jobs, part-time jobs in your industry. If you're talking about a certain thing, and if you're put on the spot and you're supposed to walk the talk, then you should know how to walk the talk. Because Australia in general and the first world countries in general are very, very practical countries. Here, reputation is everything, self-image is everything. I believe one of the videos in this series is around image, around self-reputation, around what your dreams, aspiration, and goals are. And that is where walking the talk comes into play as well. When people know that you're made of something and that you're able to prove that something, that is when you know, you'll be when you enter the room, everybody will look at you, because they know that you can prove what you say. They know that you can walk the talk. They know that you have the skills needed to grab that opportunity by both hands. This is also a learning that I've gotten from a personal perspective as well, where um, you know, you can be known to boast your you know, put your you can be known to put yourself on a pedestal, but not have any proof, not have any skills to back them. And that is not a situation, not an instance where you want to be in, because that is something that will make your self image, that your reputation, go down the hole very quickly. Because the thing is, when it comes to self reputation, when it comes to your image, you'll do 10 things to make it positive, but you'll only need one thing to make it negative and for it to go crashing down. um, that is one thing that I've learned, is to one, only talk a limited amount, so under promise, but when it comes to walking the talk, over delivering. This is something that I learned in my professional life, in my cricketing experience as well, where a lot of people, what they struggle with is that this is a, you know, a clean slate. This is a new country. This is something that, you know, you can be whoever. You're not in your home country, you're not in your school that you go to, you're not in your undergrad. You can be whoever you want to, you can do whatever you want, and that this is a clean slate. So why not talk, why not talk that limited amount that you can prove, that you can, the skills that you can prove, and the things that you can actually, you know, say that you have been able to walk the talk. I hope you get what I mean. I hope the thing that I was trying to put across has been done, and that you interpreted it in a very positive way. If you have any questions, put it down in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll see you in R16 Learning 16.